All right, so today we're taking a look at a very special PE. This is the Air Jordan 3 and the Oregon Ducks Pit Crew white color. Yo, what's up? It's BJ Kicks. Welcome back to Kicks on Kicks, my channel where I review sneakers and react to sneaker news. Subscribe if you're interested. Now, today I have a very, very special shoe. This is a shoe that is going for $7,500 in my size and has a really interesting story behind it. So before we get into the shoe, got to give a huge shout out to Emily over at Posh Kicks for always taking care of me and sending this shoe my way. Now, let's go ahead and look at the shoe real quick. This is, boom, the Air Jordan 3 Retro Player Exclusive Edition for the Oregon Ducks Pit Crew. Now, just a quick story behind this shoe. This shoe was actually a shoe that was made for Oregon students and not just limited to the athletes. So there's not really a way of knowing how many of these shoes are out there. It first started releasing back in 2011, and the way University of Oregon students would earn this shoe is by showing up to athletic events and basically supporting the program. And they rewarded, the most supportive students with an incredibly exclusive pair of these. Now, if you didn't know, Tinker Hatfield, who is the designer of the Air Jordan 3 and a lot of your favorite Jordans, he is a University of Oregon alum. And so for a long time, University of Oregon athletes have gotten really, really exclusive Air Jordan products. So I remember seeing the Oregon 3s. There's some Oregon 6s out. There's like Oregon everything. I think my favorite might be the Oregon 5s. But it's just an iconic colorway. You get the green, the black, the yellow, and then you got that Oregon Ducks mascot, like just such a lovable mascot. I'm not a University of Oregon fan. In fact, I'm a University of North Carolina Tar Heels fan. And I'm honestly jealous of all the PEs that Oregon gets, even though the Tar Heels are sponsored by Jordan and Michael Jordan went to school there. Don't get me wrong. The Tar Heels get their own exclusives as well. But these Oregon exclusives, they just hit different. They're on a different level. Like, look at this. You got these duck feet on the heel tab. I've never seen, Ramses the Ram on the back of an Air Jordan. So, I don't know, man. We got to step up these designs for the UNC PEs. But before we get too detailed of a look at the shoe, let's take a look at the box that you get from Posh Kicks. Now, this is like the kind of classic, like chrome and silver Air Jordan box. Remember the little bubble design? I don't know when they started phasing these boxes out. I remember these boxes most notably from like my pairs from like 06, like my 2006 Flint 7s. I remember those having this box. And there's definitely plenty of shoes over the years that have had this, but this is the only one besides those that I have with this box. But I love this box. It's very nostalgic. And of course, right here on the shoe tag, this is the tag that usually comes with like player exclusives or sample pairs. And so we got shoe name, Air Jordan 3 Retro, white, black, and green. Athlete name is blank. The ship date is blank. Requested by is also blank. And it's likely that all of these would have been blank as they were handed to the students. And of course, this is a shoe size of 9, which is my personal size. So now that we got that overview, we can get up out of this. And again, let's take a look at the shoe. So right off the bat, I mean, this shoe, what I notice about this shoe is it is a very, very thick cut of leather. So it's an Air Jordan 3. So we'll start from the bottom up. On the outsole, you got your super green, Oregon green hits all over this outsole. You got a nice little pop of white there and that black toward the heel area with the Jordan logo there. Or just really, it's just Jordan written. I've never seen this. Well, this goes on the back of a lot of Jordan shoes. But anyway, you also got, moving up to the midsole, we've got this classic black cement style color blocking where you got half the midsole in one color, half the midsole in white. But you got this black going across the back of the shoe. since we're at the back, my favorite part of this shoe has got to be the heel tab. So normally this heel tab is kind of plasticky. So like on my fire red 3s, you know, that's plastic right there. But on this shoe, this is actually an embroidered back tab, and there's nothing that's leather on that's plastic on this. This heel tab is also made of leather. So that's really cool. It's a really cool touch. So it's a leather tab with embroidery on it. We got the 2 black duck feet, and we got, like I said, the little ridges there to help you grip your shoe a little bit easier. We got this black perforated leather on the ankle collar. I like how deep the holes are. Pause. But I like how they really accentuated these holes. And then let's move on to the actual leather on the upper. So you already know the Jordan 3s are like a sort of two-tone type shoe because you've got this white synthetic leather on the mudguard, and then you've got this nice tumbled leather on the higher parts of the upper. On the eye stays and stuff, you got like these black eyelets, eye stays here, and some white perforated leather kind of breaking up that design there. And of course, black on these eyelets here as well. Very nice. And of course, the elephant print. We can't really talk about 3s without talking that iconic elephant print or cement print, whichever you prefer to call it. But I'm pretty sure it's just called elephant print. Now, one thing that you always like worry about when you're getting replica sneakers is that elephant print on the Jordan 3. They always get the cut wrong. They will like put it like way back here instead of like over here where it belongs when you drop off. But that's not an issue on this pair. And probably my favorite thing that's not an issue is this right here. The elephant print goes the correct height up the back of the shoe. A lot of times on replicas, you'll see the elephant print like all the way up here somehow. And that's not the case on this one. So look, man, they got it right. On the sock liner, this is almost like a microfiber material on the sock liner, which I think is super dope. And then on the back of the tongue, it's black. I think I would prefer a black sock liner just because I usually wear black socks and sock liners get dirty super quickly, but I don't care. This definitely feels like really plush. It almost feels like there's a memory foam inside. But anyway, I love that. This is just overall a very thick shoe compared to something like the Air Jordan 3 Fire Red Retro that just came out. Like it has a really thin leather. It's soft, it's comfortable, but this is like just really thick and also plushy. I don't think this is going to be as comfortable of a wear as this one, but there's just something about the quality that you can see visually. This feels like it's going to last a long time. I love that. So now moving on to the tongue, you've got, again, the big green Oregon O. I'm not a big Oregon fan, so I don't know. It's not really going to mean much to me. But when people see this on your foot, they're like, they know. Real heads know how exclusive this shoe is. So that's dope. Then on the back side, you just got your size tag, which is slightly different because this is basically a sample shoe. So now what's interesting is mine says promo sample from July 23rd, 2022. So I don't know if they're doing like more pairs of these, and that's why all of a sudden the replica factories are making them, or if these really are just supposed to be a replica of the 2011 version. Now, the last detail we'll take a look at, I'll pull out this shoe tree, and on the insole, you got this nice insole. You can see I put my foot in these already, but you got your size tag, you got your nice green Air Jordan Jumpman logo, and it's white on the underside. This is a super thin insole. I can't even lie. It looks like this is an Air Jordan 11 insole. But yeah, I think I might have to replace this with something a little thicker to get some more comfort out of this, because that's just straight up going to be on the ground after that. But yeah, all in all, it's a very, very nice feeling shoe. Definitely feels premium. Definitely, I love how heavy this tumble is. I love how thick the leather is. This is probably the closest in leather quality to another shoe I got from 2011 This is my 2011 pair of black cement Jordan 3s. And what I love about them is, I mean, I beat these to death, right? I mean, these are an 11-year-old shoe, and they held up. The leather on these held up super well. I just recently had to retire them because I'm getting some midsole separation, but the leather is still got that heavy tumble. It's like, it's nice. It feels conditioned. So if these are going to age, or if these are going to age like these did, I'm excited about it. Of course, these are a white shoe, so I think they're going to look bad a lot sooner than these did, but it's all good. And that is the Air Jordan 3 in the Oregon Ducks Pit Crew edition. And so I'm going to go ahead and get you guys an on-foot look at these, and we're going to head out. Now, if you want more information about how to get stuff like this, join my Discord community. It's called the Rep Collective. Links are in the description below. And again, let's do the on feet. Thanks for watching.